Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you what is in my camera bag. This is the 2023 edition. We're arriving at the end of 2022. I purchased a lot of gear in the last few months, so whatever's in my camera bag today is what will be in my camera bag all year while I travel. So let's get into it. First thing, the bag. This is the Wonder Provoke 21 liter version 2 camera bag that I've purchased I think about 2.5 years ago. I've taken that on the road quite a bit and it's taken a beating and it looks brand new still, so I highly recommend this bag. It's completely waterproof. It has a camera cube inside so you can put your cameras and lenses and separate them so they're protected when you travel. You have a pocket for your laptop. And you also have a big pouch here at the top, so if you're traveling for like a few days and you want to carry some clothes and some change, you could put it right here at the top of the bag and still carry out all your gear, and you can have that with you on the plane. Now let's get inside the bag and start digging into the actual gear. So first, let's talk about cameras. I am shooting this video on the Fujifilm X-T4. This is a camera that I purchased not too long ago. And I decided to get this camera because obviously I love Fujifilm. You might have seen that already from my previous videos. The X-T4 was the first to have that flip out screen and that was doing pretty good for a video and for vlogging, so that's why I purchased this camera. And I'm actually also filming this video on the 18 to 55mm f2.8 lens, which is also a great lens. It has a great aperture, it's very fast, 2.8, so you get pretty nice shots at night, and also it has a zoom lens, so it's very versatile. I like this lens, I use it a lot. Now the second camera I'm using is the Fujifilm X-T3. The X-T3 I use mainly for photography because it's pretty much the same as the X-T4, but instead of that flip out screen, you get the tilt screen like this, which is better for photography. Love this camera a lot. The only real complaint I have about the X-T3 would be the battery life. The batteries they die pretty fast. Let's just say that. I have like, I think 4 batteries, and when I go out and shoot, I definitely have to use more than one. I also have another lens. This is the 16 to 80mm f4. This is a great lens for street photography because it has a pretty big zoom, so it's very versatile. You can get wide shots, you can get zoomed in shots, and it's only f4, so it's fine during the day, but then as soon as it gets a little dark, or if you want to really create some bokeh on doing portraits and stuff like that, this wouldn't be the best lens. But as far as daylight street photography, I highly recommend it. It's a kit lens, so it's pretty cheap. I think anyone should have a lens kind of like that in their bag. Now the one lens that I don't have and I really wish I had was a 50-something mil prime lens. That's the one type of lens I don't have and I really wish I had for actually nice portraits with blurry backgrounds, and that's the next purchase I'm gonna have to get. Then let's get into the other types of cameras. I have a drone. This is the Mavic Mini. It's actually pretty old now. I think this came out maybe 4 years ago or 3 years ago. But if I'm honest, I don't use the drone very often. Most places I go to, you're actually not allowed to fly a drone, and also you can get some amazing stock footage on the internet and people shooting stuff that I can't get with this drone camera. So if I'm honest, this is very cheap, it's very light and easy to carry around, so if you're gonna get a drone, I highly recommend to get the Mavic Mini. However, I gotta say, I'm not using it a lot. As far as action cam, I have a GoPro Hero 7 in white. Now this also came out quite a few years ago, and I never really felt the need to upgrade because, let's be honest, I rarely shoot any like action, and whenever I use this camera, it's mostly when I try to shoot things like near water or underwater. This is a great camera for that, but that's the only extent that I'm gonna use this camera. I don't feel the need to upgrade. GoPro comes out with new cameras every year. I don't see much of a difference, so honestly, even if you want to get an action cam, get an old GoPro and you'll be satisfied. There's one thing that I carry in my bag at all times when I travel is my computer. You might have seen in one of the latest videos that I've just purchased a new MacBook Pro, M1 Pro, 14-inch, and this is a beast. I can edit my videos so fast. It's compact, it's pretty light, it fits in the camera bag. Also, it has the very long battery life. I'm pretty sure if the battery's full, I can edit a whole 10 to 12 minute video on this, export, and I'll still have some battery left. Now, that's the best purchase I had in 2022. Another camera that I always carry out with me, obviously, will be my phone. Now, I'm using the iPhone 13. Let's face it, when the new iPhone came out, I didn't see much of a difference between the 13 and the 14. Also, the iPhone 14 Pro, which looked great, it's getting a little too expensive. I think in America, the prices didn't change. However, with the conversion to euros here in France, we're getting killed. An iPhone now runs you like over $1,400. This is too much for a phone. So that's why I didn't upgrade to the latest and greatest. I stick to the iPhone 13. Now, there's a bunch of accessories that I carry out with my bag, and one of those are the strap. This is the PIXI Design strap Slide Light in, I believe this is called Sage color. And I also have, for my other camera, the same PIXI Design slide strap in Midnight. I love this strap. They're very, very nice. You have a clip here so you can like block it so it doesn't slide off. And it's very nice and comfortable. And I also have the hand strap, wrist strap I think it's called, PIXI Design as well. But if I'm honest with this, I don't use it as much because when you're holding the camera in one hand like this with the strap and you want to take it off, you're kind of struggling. So I don't think this is as practical as having the strap around your neck. The other PIXI Design accessory that I have is this little thing right here. Now this is the PIXI Design capture clip. This is so good when you're out and about shooting on the street and you're tired of carrying your camera around your neck and it's hurting, or on your hand. You could just clip it right here to your shoulder strap and carry it like that. And that's, I think every photographer should have that on their bag. Now, if I run down all the other accessories that I carry in my bag, I have ND filters. These are Nizi Nano Pro filters. I have a 1 to 5 stops and then the 5 to 9 stops. Those are great quality. When you're actually using them, you don't get any like darken areas in the image. Highly recommend. I also carry this JJC memory card case. The thing about that is that all my memory cards are actually in the cameras right now. Other accessory I use is this little MANFROTTO tripod. This is great and compact, so when you're vlogging and you want to be a little discreet, you don't want to carry too much gear, this is pretty good for vlogging. If I can complain about one thing, is that those legs, after a while of being opened and closed, they're getting a little loose, and it is not like the highest of quality. It's a little plasticky, but it's cheap, and for vlogging, I think everyone should have one of these in his bag. Obviously, when you travel around the world, you have different power outlets everywhere, so I bought this on Amazon. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll link it, of course, in the description below. This has all the different outlets you need for any countries you go to: America, Europe, Japan, the UK. And you can also plug USB and USB-C on the side, and you can plug multiple things at once. So that is great to have wherever you go. You can plug your phones, your cameras, your computers, and you could charge. And then last, I carry this little pouch, which is also from Wondered Provoke, that goes with the bag. And inside this, I carry all sorts of different accessories. I obviously have all my extra batteries for the X-T4. I got it for the X-T3 as well. I have chargers. I also carry an iPhone charger in there. I have a little pouch like this in which I keep all my PIXI Design accessories. Have tools, being able to change up your gear. So I carry this little pouch. I also have this little blower. Every time you change your lens, you can actually blow out the dust, make sure nothing gets stuck in there. So I think everyone should also have that in the camera bag. And also I carry my AirPods. That will be it for all the accessories that goes with the camera bag. Now I also have this, which is the Samsung SSD 1TB drive. I always have 2 of these. I always want to, of course, keep a copy of my files, because if one of them stopped working, I have a copy and I don't lose my files. So yeah, I always carry those 2 in this little pouch. I know I have a lot of pouches, but I love things being organized. Alright, this is it for what's in my camera bag 2023. I went in details of all the gear that I carry with me when I travel. I'm gonna leave the links to all of this gear in the description down below. Now those links are affiliate links, so if you happen to click on them and purchase anything, this will help me and the channel out, so I want to thank you in advance. And I guess this is it from me today. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I guess I'll see you next week for another video. Peace!